Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Mellowcast, the official podcast for the Twitch team Mellow Fellows. And today with me, I have the goddess of Splatoon 2 herself, Miss AlyssMay.
Hi, I'm Alice.
So, Alyss, how are you doing on this lovely day?
Good, it's raining, allergies are fun. Hanging out, doing things.
Allergies are, literally the worst thing. I've been dealing with those, for a few days now. I am just surrounded by pollen and dust, so I can kind of feel the pain right now.
Yeah.
So, Alyss, as I already said, you are the goddess of Splatoon, the smart steering queen. Just tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us how you got into the whole Nintendo streaming, what draws you to it, all that cool stuff.
So, for Splatoon, I don't know, back when it first came out on the Switch, I was very much addicted to watching anything and everything on it, and then eventually I just bought a Switch and it's an addiction, and I'm okay. I can stop at any time. It's fine. But eventually I ran into a pair of streamers that were super nice and kind and taught me things about how to stream and stuff, and it just happened. And smart steering is mean.
So, okay, so because Splatoon's all based around painting and stuff like that, turf war, all that. Do you have any passive interest in art or anything like that?
Back in high school, I did some art, and more recently, I bought a digital tablet. So I'm gonna start doing art stuff for my YouTube videos and stuff. So I love art, and I love colors, and I love well, I don't paint anymore because it's too messy, and I have cats. But I am definitely gonna get back into it. I'm very excited.
What kind of stuff do you like drawing? What is your specialty?
Flowers. I really like drawing flowers, which is simple. It seems simple, but I like simple. So, colors and flowers are fun.
And is your cat gonna help join you on this painting adventure? Well, this digital tablet adventure. I'm sure your cat's a really good artist.
Probably. Yes, she loves flowers, so of course she would like to help me draw flowers and buy pencils and, all sorts of stuff.
She's a star on your stream too. She is.
Madeline, yes, that one is, whew. She really loves being the center of attention.
She's totally precious.
I know, she's so cute.
And also, behind you, every time I watch you, you have a Pokemon plushie behind you, right?
I actually have two,
You have
and I
two.
have a Squidling. So, I have Bulbasaur and Togepi.
All right. So why are you using Bulbasaur and not the objectively best starter, Charmander? Because we're about to have a fight.
Because Bulbasaur was a Build-A-Bear, and its giant eyeballs were just staring at me longingly. And its head fits in perfectly with the Kingdom Hearts Shadow hat that I have, and it was just too perfect, man. It was
Yeah,
just too
but
perfect.
Charmander would burn it.
But, well, yes, exactly. He would burn the hat. It wouldn't work.
That's not what I'm going for. But you know what? Whatever. That's fine. That's okay. So are you a big Pokemon fan? Because I mean, obviously you have the plushies and stuff like that, or just a passive interest, or
I think it's more of a nostalgic thing for me because I played it a bunch. I wasn't competitive or anything, but it was always near and dear to my heart. Togepi, man. Togepi's the best. But
see, Togepi's pretty cool. But I mean, nothing really beats a good old Magikarp or a Psyduck. Those two are complete moods for me.
true.
But you weren't one of the people that were just out right away going for Sword and Shield or anything, or because I haven't played this stuff since
I
Red.
maybe pre-ordered them because they were on the Switch and they looked really pretty. But I also did Pokemon Go Eevee. It was okay. Sword and Shield were loads better though for the multiplayer aspect. I love that.
The Let's Go games looked really fun, but I have a vendetta against motion controls for some reason. It's just a thing with me. So when I saw you had to take the Joy-Con and shake that thing, I'm I can't do this. I can't. I don't know if that's like a
I,
bad thing.
I love motion controls. That's what I use with
I
Splatoon.
know you do, and it kills me on the inside because I can't do it. I can't. I can't. I
It
don't even
took
like
a lot of
analog sticks.
practice. Uh-huh, uh-huh. I get that.
Well, I mean, you say practice.
But,
Like I put like 12 hours into that, and like I gave up.
oh.
I'm not a very smart man sometimes.
It's not about being smart. It's just about I think it's just one of those things you either get or you don't. And in the beginning, it kind of made me motion sick. So I hated it and I stopped. And then eventually I'm like, all right, I can get over this. It's like a roller coaster. It's fine. I got this. And like, I did the single player whatever thing I played through and it's like, I don't know, 3 hours or something. And eventually the motion sickness went away and we just kept doing it for like a year and a half. And now I can do it.
Now, if people found out, like, because I'm assuming like you're using like probably analog sticks like when you're streaming this thing, at least for a little bit, right?
Still motion control.
Damn. Because like whenever I play Splatoon, I always have like random people joining and be like, "Dude, why are you doing analog sticks? Do like gyro right now. What is wrong with you?" And then I show them what happens, and they shut up. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, no one, I mean, I think a lot of my viewers actually use motion. I would say 75%. But then there's the really awesome competitive ones that are like, yeah, I just use analog. And I'm like, how?
I'll tell you how. Dude, with thumbs, thumbs are great. Thumbs let
They
us do
are,
so many great things.
they have a lot of better precision than I do. But granted, on stream, I'm just, going for funsies. It's fine. I'm not competitive until it's in handheld mode. And then people better watch out, okay? I'm threatening, really.
I can like respect the funsies thing. That was like one of the first things I noticed like when I watched you. Was like smart steering and stuff like that, and I'm like, you are the bravest person on Twitch right now.
I get made fun of a lot for that. But it's okay, because it makes for good entertainment when I get veered off into the middle of nowhere for no reason.
Yeah, I mean, I can't make fun of it. Like that's it screws me up more than helps me.
Hmm. Hmm.
It's awful. I can't take assistance on anything and everything in life at all. I'm a mess of a person.
Yeah, you're just stubborn. There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay, first of all, yes, I am stubborn. Second
Mhm.
of all, I don't know where I'm going with this, but I just wanted to point out that yes, I am stubborn, but still, I can't do it. So let's talk about like some other stuff too, because I'm not gonna lie to you, I was kind of like stalking your Spotify before I called you, because I'm like, oh, what do you listen to like on average?
Oh
And I saw
boy.
you were listening to some Avenged Sevenfold, and I was just kind of curious, like what you're into, like for music and all that kind of stuff.
Okay, so I like a lot of variety and I base it on my mood. So like when I'm chill, it's more like EDM stuff and like stuff that you can like feel and move to. But more recently, I've been like backtracking to high school nostalgia, which is, I don't know why, it calms me down. And there's a lot of anxiety everywhere. But yeah, it's Linkin Park radio, I think. And it plays whatever, and I'm totally cool with it. Like washing dishes, Linkin Park, it's great. It's great.
Yeah, like I always liked a like Avenged Sevenfold. Like when I saw that, I was like super happy. But that was like the opposite of like what I listened to in high school. Uh,
Uh-huh.
when I was in high school, like it was like the peak of the emo phase. It's like My Chemical Romance was everywhere, From First to Last was everywhere, Silverstein. It's like I never grew out of that. And by the time
Mm.
like I graduated, like Avenged Sevenfold was like really starting to blow up. So good. Linkin Park though, I never really got into Linkin Park. I tried.
I like it was we had the My Chemical Romance and stuff, but like and I think it just particularly depends on where you were and what was, popular and accepted and yada yada and I don't know. I like it. It fits me. And then of course we have the weird ass, Slipknot and and Disturbed and all those things that I love. So
Slipknot's new album's so good. I love it.
mm-hmm.
I wasn't even like a big Slipknot person, but like they're good right now. I love them. But I don't know, like growing up, like you couldn't. Everyone just like wore emo stuff. Like that was everybody. It looked like the most depressing high school like you could ever be in. Everyone looked tortured. Everyone was like just so super happy and friendly, but they all looked tortured. It was this weird dynamic.
That's like fun.
It
Like
was
I would have fit in there.
Yeah, it was so great. All everyone did was like wear all black, and they had like one bang covering their eyes, and everyone's like all so happy and cheerful while looking like life was crashing down around them, myself
Yep.
included.
hmm I could see that with you.
Yeah, 'cause,
DBD.
I don't know, school years like always weird. I've been out of school now for like 10 years, so like I always have like flashbacks to it. Do you have like vivid just like random vivid oh my god vivid memories of school and stuff like that for like no reason?
Sometimes I remember art more often than not, and I don't know why, but I also remember like this specific hallway, and it's always like a nightmare in my dreams when I go down it, and I don't know why.
Was it
I
like
don't.
was it like one of those like hallways that's like super like congested with students like trying to travel to like classrooms? Like just like absolutely.
Yes. It
Yes.
was like the main hallway, and there were lockers down it, and these poor people got pushed around so much because everyone was just trying to get to the side hallways. And I don't know, something about that just stuck with me.
I have I know exactly what you're talking about because like my school had the same thing like where like between classes like it was just congestion and like you could not move for like 2.5 minutes. Like you it was worse than like highway traffic at rush hour. You could not go anywhere. And like every kid had like 50-pound backpacks on them, so like they just kind of looked like they were about to like die and bend backwards. It was great. Most of like my vivid memories though are kind of like me still being mad at like some of the principals, like assistant principals and stuff like that. You ever have a run in with the old school law?
I did.
You did?
Yeah, a little bit. I was not a good I misbehaved a bit as a student. But we're not here for that.
No, no, naughty, naughty. Good job. See, now I know you're like more hardcore than me.
What? No. Yes. What?
Yes, much more hardcore. I got in trouble for using my phone as a calculator in math class, and that's the only time I ever got detention. And I'm still mad about it. I'm still so salty about it. I feel like I need like a big venting session about this, and it's been like 13 years.
But if you forget your actual calculator and you're purely just using your phone for your calculator, I say I don't get that because it if they can see it and it's lit up and it's a calculator, you're not cheating, okay? It's just an app, and
Yeah,
that's what it's used for.
well, this is too like back like when flip phones like were the best thing you could have too. Like there was no such thing as a smartphone, so I really couldn't do anything on it besides go on like awful like MySpace. Mobile MySpace was the worst thing.
I thankfully do not have that memory.
You don't?
No.
For some reason, like every single day, I get into a conversation about MySpace and how much I love it. Were you a MySpace user?
I used it for like a month maybe, and then I'm like, wow, people like drama here. And then I went to Facebook and I'm like, wow, there's a lot of family drama here. And then I found Tumblr and I found my people.
You
So I
missed
was
out
Tumblr.
on something beautiful on MySpace, though. You really did. You missed out on beauty. You the all the drama for that was because you had to like rank your friends in the friends list, like in the top 8 section. So like there'd be like literal wars if you did not have someone like above someone else, or if someone was ranked too low. It was great. It really made you pick your friends.
Yeah, yeah, I have an issue. Everyone is equal in my head. Like I could never ever rank. I mean, I can rank my sisters, but friends, no, no, never.
But it was so much fun because like I would change it every day to make people mad. It was great.
I could see that. So Gonzo's on like the top of that list, yeah.
If I had to like make a top 8 now, like with the mellows and stuff,
Mm.
I could stir up so much shit.
So many wars.
I would do so many like just awful things. Like I could just like put like everyone that's bald in my top 8 and just like really set like the standard. It'd be like
God,
Gonzo,
I'd have
Wes,
to.
and Vic. And I just like put like one person with hair there to just so like they can be so confused. Like, I have hair, why am I here? Why is this like actually not a thing?
Should be a thing. We should do this. Top eights for
We can't
balds.
really do that because, you know, we need like an actual MySpace, and Justin Timberlake had that, and I think he actually got rid of it, and he ruined it. My page has been forever ruined, and I'm so sad about it.
But you still have a page on MySpace?
I never got rid of it, but like they updated the site, so it went from like an
Ah,
actual unique looking website to just something that's like even more generic than Facebook.
well, it's just sad.
Yeah, and I had like 4 pictures like still left. They deleted like the rest of them. I had a lot of history on that. A lot of great teenage mistakes were like put on that, and I'll never get them again unless I go to my live journal.
Hmm. Hmm.
I don't know if live journal's like even still a thing. Is it?
No.
It is. Oh god, I gotta find this. That was
Delve
the
into the
ultimate
past of
place.
Alex.
Everyone in my family
Next.
had them.
Mm-hmm. You should do a YouTube on it. The past of Alex. Let's go.
No, I have like hid my I even hid like my old channel. I am
Hmm.
like mortified of my high school self.
Wait. There's an old Twitch channel of you?
Not YouTube. I've been doing YouTube since
Oh, okay.
2005. So, I mean, I was making YouTube videos from the time I was like a freshman in high school. So, like, all
What?
those awkward years I've been like behind a microphone. Not to say like the awkwardness has like ever died down, but it was really bad.
It's fun awkward now. You've morphed into entertainment, Alex.
Somewhat. Like
Now I'm
awkward
curious.
entertainment though. That's, you know.
Eh, it's a lot of the mellows though. We're all awkward. It's beautiful.
I mean, I was gonna say is Gonzo awkward, but yeah. What? Yeah.
Kinda.
Huh?
Kinda.
I mean, they're all. I mean, most. I mean, a lot of them are probably listening to this, like, probably second guessing their personalities now. In which case, like, the seeds have been planted. And that brings me great joy.
I like confusion and wonder. Like if you don't question who you are and analyze yourself, like I don't know. I like this. I like psychological weirdness.
Logical weirdness, huh? So,
Mm.
you like confusing and making people question. So, what's one confusing thing that you can share that we would not know about you? That is a good thing to share.
A good thing to share. Hmm.
That we would not know
Hmm.
about Miss AlyssMay.
Oh God.
Yeah, I put you on the spot. It's tough.
It is tough though.
I
Like
know
what's
it
something
is.
super weird from me that I hide from people?
Doesn't even have to like be something that you hide, but just like a weird interest or like a weird hobby that like not many people know that you have. That's not like necessarily like a secret, but like something that just like never comes up.
Hmm. So, not a lot of people know this, mainly because since I started it, and I get called a grandma a lot for doing this, but I do crochet and I put, post up on like very rarely on Twitter because I'm worried about like that. I don't like being called a grandma for having grandma hobbies, but it's still really fun and I like it and it helps my anxiety, but I crochet a lot.
Yeah, crocheting could look like really really nice, and besides, don't even worry about being called a grandma because we already have one grandma. Like our quota has been hit on the team in terms of grandmas. Like
One
that's already
grandma.
hit.
I mean, yeah, but I do. Yeah, but that's my thing. That's the thing that I show, but I don't show.
Is this like something like you do like all the time, or is this kind of like the like you just like need like to take a step back from life for a bit and then like you just kind of like pull it out then?
depends. Like sometimes I'll stop doing it if I'm like, busy and content and like happy. But when I like, start doing it again, there's some social issues going on, and I'm like, all right, I need yarn, I need no space, I need music, and it's fine, everything's fine. But yeah, that's when I bring it out.
I'm the same way. I discovered like adult coloring books, and it's like such like a good like therapy.
Yes.
I got like this gigantic Doctor Who coloring book, and I've been working on it now for like 2 years.
I love it.
Each page takes like 4 hours to color in, and
You should show those.
I mean,
Just-
I could show like one good page, but like my coloring skills, because it's about the materials, okay? Rosar is no good. Rosar is it's a scam. They exist in this society, and I just will not stand for it anymore. And they have ruined way too many pictures.
Thing people buy from like big hobby stores. It's in like black plastic and it kind of melts in your hand weirdly. Is that what that is?
But Rosart,
Yeah.
they're like the off-brand Crayola, and Crayola is like already not a top quality brand. I have no idea like what you're talking about, and I feel like I should because I watch like a lot of crafting channels. I don't even know why. I don't even do crafts.
Oh, this is not what I was thinking of. Anyway, I like colored pencils.
Colored pencils are
Uh,
great. It's just,
yes.
some are just really awful. Rose art is awful.
Good to know.
They don't even like pigment. Like you put the color down and you're like, where is it?
Hmm.
It's like it's
How
more
does that
pale than like
even?
Wes's bald head.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, so never use it. Got it.
Never. Don't do it. Especially not in a Doctor Who coloring book where you need like a very solid black pigment in space. It's not good.
Do you remember those weird fuzzy posters where you colored those in and you put them up on your walls and stuff when you were
Fuzzy
a kid?
posters. Oh my god.
Yes.
Maybe. I'd have to like
Maybe.
see the
Okay.
name and like look them up, but like this
Oh
sounds
God, I
familiar.
can't remember. I can't remember a brand name. Hold on.
The 90s like were
Because I
full of like these weird
remember,
things.
oh, I remember doing them and like your hand would be like black
Mhm.
afterwards because this fuzzy art just came off on your hand. It was, oh my God. I think they're by Rose Art, actually. Some of
Oh
them.
no, if it's by Rose Art, it's not gonna work out.
This is fuzzy posters. I don't know if there's fuzzy calendars. No, there's fuzzy, I think. Fuzzy. But anyway, yeah.
Dude, that
That's
entire like now you got me thinking about like the 90s era of like arts and craft supplies. Then this one comes to mind. Do you remember like the sand you would like put underwater, but the sand always stayed dry?
Yes, I do. I love that.
Yeah, do they still make that? Like now I'm just like on like a big like 90s kick,
I
like
don't
in my mind.
know. I know they do kinetic sand now, which is really bizarre too. I don't. Oh my God! Or like those little dinosaur egg things where you put
Yes.
them in water and they just like exploded.
Yep.
My nephews love that, and I love it because it was from the 90s and it was something I loved.
To me, like the most 90s of the 90s thing though, were the skippets. Did you ever have a skippet?
No, but I was always jealous of people who did.
Yeah, like you just do it, and like you try and get the counter up to 999, and it was so great. Or Heelys. Although I think Heelys is like more like early 2000s.
Yeah, I think it was.
Either way, that was like the best way to like really hurt yourself going to school. And I always wanted it.
I had a friend whose Heelys, like, we weren't supposed to have them in school, but he wore them anyway, and like something in the mechanism got stuck. So like for like half a period, he was rolling around because he couldn't get it back into the shoe. Uh,
That's the beauty of them though. That's the greatness. And schools can say they don't allow them, but like, what are they gonna do? Like, make the kid walk without shoes like around the school?
I think they made him use his gym shoes, but yeah, that was a pretty big falling out with him.
I mean, at least he's wearing Heelys, not moon shoes, which I think they've actually brought back.
What are moon
All
shoes?
right, so moon shoes were these things, right? Like, so you would wear your shoes, but you put them in this device, right? And it was like a
Ugh.
small mini foot-sized trampoline with rubber bands around it. So like you would sink in and up and down and like bounce around in your shoes, like you're walking on the moon.
That sounds amazing. How did
It
I
is.
miss this?
Well, everyone got really hurt wearing them because the bands would snap and they just go flying.
Oh, okay,
Because it had like a
okay.
really like stupid weight limit. It was like 120 pounds or 130 pounds, and like kids like in high school were buying them, and they were just like falling through them.
Oh, okay.
But I still want them.
Same,
Do they sell them?
same.
Okay, this is important. I need to see if they sell these on eBay.
Probably.
Vintage moon shoes, $9. Nickelodeon moon shoes, 31.
Huh.
32 moon shoes, bouncy mini trampolines, replacement rubber band straps. Wow, nice abuse of SEO. This is great. I need these.
Do it.
I gotta like show them to you. I'm gonna send you the link right now. You're gonna click on it and you're gonna instantly see like why these were a terrible idea, and you're also gonna want them.
Okay. I'm prepared. Bring it.
Look at these.
What?
Can you see why this might have went bad? Yeah.
That rubber doesn't even look. Ah. Actual. I want them.
I'm gonna have to totally edit this picture into the video too.
You should. You
I
should.
need to. So people have like context of when do we say this? Like 27 minutes, Steve? Okay. This is important for people.
Oh my God.
These are like
Oh.
I love these things so much. Like I just like love like all the 90s gadgets so much. We could have just made this entire podcast without shooting the shit about this stuff.
Yes.
Just
I
because
can see this going so bad. Hilariously bad. Like the exercise balls that you accidentally roll over something on, it pops.
oh, I think it's like a lot of people like sprained their ankles or broke their ankles in these.
Hmm. Like rollerblades, yes.
Hey, look, don't hate on rollerblades. I have
Uh,
very good memories with rollerblades.
mhm, mhm.
I got basic 1 year, right? So my sister for my birthday gifted me some rollerblades, and I really loved them, and I only wore them for 1 day. Well, the next day, completely unrelated to the rollerblades, I broke my arm severely in 3 places. Happy birthday to me. And my sister was mortified 'cause she thought I was wearing the rollerblades, and I completely wrecked myself with them. But joke's on her. That was not the case. I did, however, keep riding rollerblades with a broken arm and offset my bones. So that was fun. Really wanted to share that tidbit. Rollerblades and I go way back, and rollerblades completely screwed up my left arm permanently. It's great.
Hmm. Hmm.
I was a
Hmm.
very stupid child.
I think it's the stubborn to have fun and be awesome.
I mean, I was in the 5th grade and I was like super into like extreme sports. And I'm like,
I Yep. Okay. I get this.
you get this? Because let me tell you, I was in a softcast, like riding like razor scooters and rollerblades, and like still crashing with a very severely freshly operated arm. I was not very smart.
Yep. I remember the rollerblades and the falling, and then the skateboarding. That scared the crap out of my mother, the skateboarding down really big hills. But I liked it.
So fun.
It was.
How long did you like? Do you still skate? Or like, did you just like only skate for a little bit?
I think it was just kind of like that awkward fifth grade to middle school, and then life happens and you get busy and
Yeah,
you find new dangerous things to do. But skateboarding was fun.
so fun. I still have my board. I ended up dropping it myself, but it's so good.
Oh. Well, you get a job and then you're like, crap, if I actually get hurt, this is a problem.
Hmm. Well, problem was I kept getting hurt.
Yeah, that too.
It's fun though.
But fond memories and scars and happiness, because you're a person. Like this is how you are, who you are now, because of falling off skateboards when you were little.
I mean, it definitely hurt my brain a lot, and
Well,
that's how I ended up on Twitch streaming video games every night.
nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's great. So segue back to the toys. Favorite toy you got as a kid? Go.
Gigapets, actually.
Gigapets.
I was obsessed with Gigapets, like the little pink koala Gigapet. I still have that somewhere in my home. I loved Gigapets.
I had no idea what this was. So is this like Tamagotchi?
Yes, so this is like the as far as I know, like the original Tamagotchi, except they were like way more detailed
Mhm.
and demanding and banned from schools at some point. But super fun.
Was anything like not banned from schools? Like this has like 14 pixels on it.
Probably I don't remember if anything wasn't banned from school. But
I
Gigapets. Hmm.
these actually look kind of like adorable. I'm just kind of looking at them now. I'm looking
They
at
were
one of like a frog.
yes. They had so many, but my favorite was the koala,
Wait,
personally.
koalas are cool, but I just scrolled by a KFC one. Wait, what?
What?
Is this really a thing?
I don't know, is it? Hold on.
It
Hold on.
is.
Oh my God.
Wait, is it? I'm getting like different results. It is KFC branded Gigapets. That just sound that just sounds awful.
I mean, it's a good branding move, I guess. I would
Raise
have.
your chicken, then eat your chicken. I don't know about this one. Thank you for
I'm
introducing me to
looking
this.
at
I
it
might
right
buy
now.
this.
Oh my God. I'm looking at it. You can turn it into like a pot pie.
That's just awful.
I mean life skills, right? No.
Yeah, but like KFC pot pies are garbage. Have you ever had one?
No, I actually haven't.
They don't have a bottom crust.
Oh, it's just sad.
Yeah, they just put it in a metal tray and they put like a top crust over it, but there's literally nothing else there. It's there as like an illusion.
That is not a pot pie.
It's not. And they call it a pot pie and they charge you good money for that. And who cares if it's
Ah,
delicious? It's a lie. It's deceit.
mm. God, I'm trying to remember. I think the mashed potato bowls from KFC were my favorite.
Those are
It's
really,
been,
really good.
mm, I haven't eaten fast food in like, God, 9 years at this point.
That's been about 40 minutes for me.
Feel like I'm done with you now. Bye.
Like I've
But
cut back on mine.
mm,
I don't know. Like food's too convenient right now, and like with DoorDash and like Uber Eats and like the whole quarantine thing, like it's piling on again.
I get that mainly because when you do go to the store, nothing exists. Like rice here is like you cannot get rice of any sort, and I don't understand it. I don't.
See, like I'm just like mortified of like actually going to a store right now. Like I know mine are like basically empty, but I also live with
Mhm.
people over the age of 60, so I'm
Mm,
like I gotta like stay away from public for now. So I've
I
been
get
living
that.
off Amazon Pantry, and I can only have so many cans of soup and SpaghettiOs before I go crazy.
Mhm. I get that. I think for me, it's more of a like I work in food service, of course,
Yep.
but I don't now that I know like the ins and outs of everything, I don't trust other people making my food anymore. So that's my contingency as to why I actually still go to the stores. But I also get why people still do it.
So there's the thing
It's
like,
convenient.
yeah, like I've worked around food too. A good amount. Like
Hmm.
I never like directly worked in kitchens, but like I've worked in places like with kitchens. I've been in kitchens like a lot, so I know the
Hmm.
stuff that kind of happens. And I realize that I'm risking a lot sometimes because I've seen some of the stuff, but I just like choose to ignore it because I figure if I ignore the problem, like it'll go. I'm not gonna get sick. It's fine.
Totally.
That stuff wasn't on the
Totally.
floor.
No.
Then again,
Uh,
like where I used to work, they used to fire people for like going like anywhere slightly out of line with food, which was good, but it was still really
yeah.
gross.
Yeah. So you think the way I work in like a more strict environment. So like I'm happy about this. So I can like safely, eat at work and not feel weird about it. But every once in a while, like if I know the people who work there and I trust them and they're in manager positions, like I'm okay with it. It's fine. Whatever. But then there's like urges I have for like nostalgic food, like pizza. And I get worried for myself a little bit, but I still do it sometimes.
Well, you can't like pizza's like a different beast though. Like you just gotta do it because I feel like home cooked pizza's like never quite the same.
It's
You need like
not.
that wood oven or something. Like you need
Yes.
without it, it's pointless.
Oh, that flavor though. It's so good, that flavor. Have you put a pizza on a grill before? Because it's amazing.
I have never grilled my pizza.
It's the weirdest experience, especially if you accidentally burn it. But it's amazing.
Now, is it just like extra crispy? Does it have like that char like taste to it? Like what makes it amazing compared to like oven baking or
So for when we used to do it, we used like hickory bark. And that's what did it for me, the hickory bark. So good.
now what is now how do you build your pizza? Like what kind of pizza do you like New York styles, Chicago, what kind of toppings, and why do you not put pineapple on it? Because I know you're a logical person.
So when I do it at home, I put honey in my crust, or yeah. So it gets like really, really nice and slightly sweet, and then, sauce, whatever. I don't really care. As long as it's, good sauce and the fancy cheese that you grate yourself. And so, but toppings are a little bit mood based, I think, because more often than not, I don't actually eat meats. But when I do, it's usually on pizza. And it has to be spicy pepperoni, spicy sausage, black olives, and banana peppers. That's it. That's all you need. Good pizza.
All right, so you're someone that like really likes their spice then.
Yes. I love
I can
spicy
I
things.
can I love spicy things too. Spicy things do not love me, but I love them.
I get that. I feel that. Tom's
No,
help.
you can't. You don't feel it. Trust me.
Oh.
You don't. If you want to though, I will gladly give you
No.
this.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. You can have it.
You'll wake up feeling like you're about to turn Super Saiyan, if that helps you.
On the toilet? Nah, I'm
Yeah,
good.
it's great.
Ah,
I eat one jalapeno pepper and I turn into like Pompeii. Just kind of. Ugh.
I don't like jalapenos, so we're
What?
good.
They're so good.
I did jalapeno poppers once, and that was the experience that I needed to never do it again.
See, but jalapeno poppers are way different than just like like a actual like just not cooked jalapeno. Like jalapeno poppers, like I can enjoy them, but like the flavor's all off in them at that point. They've already been deep fried and stuff. So it's like I don't know.
So are you doing like pickled jalapenos, or is this like straight off the plant and de-seeded jalapenos?
So I'll either do like just an actual like fresh jalapeno pepper, or I will do like those kind of like already like pre-cut, pre-sliced kind of like jarred jalapenos. Like I'll do either one of those. where the spice is like still really strong in them, and like everything's like very nice and cohesive in them.
You're braver than I am.
It's not bravery, it's just stupidity.
Well, okay.
Because I know
I
what the aftermath is gonna be.
Still braver, courageous. Here, we got courageous.
But is courage really just like a different word for doing something very stupid?
Hmm.
Because if you're doing a
I don't
courageous action,
know.
like you're doing something that someone else probably would not want to do. Probably because it's a very bad decision to make. So are they one and the same?
I guess it depends on the other person. And if they're doing it for the funsies, or if they're like, yep, support.
Well, then call me brave. I'll take it.
Yep, I'll call you brave. Let's go.
Thank you. Thank you
Have
so
some
much.
jalapenos.
Just throw them to me because I'm gonna be like in my moon shoes.
While eating jalapenos. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
In fact, I'll actually put the Heelys on the moon shoes so I can slide and jump. It's a great time.
I feel like Trampoline World would work better.
Is there really a trampoline world?
There
There
is
is? What the
here in New York. It's I want to go. I want to go.
What
I'm
is
not
this place? I
brave
need to know
enough.
what this is.
So I think it's oh crap. I think it's called like Skyland or something. Let me look. Is it Skyland? No.
Skyland.
Crap. I forgot what it was called. But
I found a place
maybe
called
it's
Trampoline World, but it's in Colorado.
crap. There is one in New York somewhere. I know there is because we were gonna go to it.
I just like went to the site for that, and like people are gonna hear like 3 seconds of like a song because the website autoplays music. If you make a website and you do that, you are the literal worst human being on this planet.
Sky Zone.
Sky
And yes,
Zone.
I agree with that.
Like sometimes like just
Sky
like want to like just go somewhere and just see what's happening.
Zone.
Sky Zone. I need to like hear attractions and programs. What do they have? Freestyle jump, sky slam. Oh my god, this reminds me of like an old sport I used to watch called slam ball, where it was basketball on trampolines.
What?
Yeah,
I would do that. I would hurt myself, but I would do it.
oh, it was so cool. They had like 6 like little trampolines, and there would be like 3 on each side of the court, and like you would hop from side to side like with the basketball and stuff, going for slam dunks. It was beautiful. I want to go to this place now because it has it.
Just read drunk on accident, and I'm like, wait, why would they allow that?
They have a Ninja Warrior course? What?
Oh,
I need to go to
see,
this
I didn't.
place.
This just, I want to go to this place too. It looks like so much fun though. Like, come on, come on.
It looks like a place I would enjoy, and then like the next day, I remember I'm approaching 30 years old, and I'm gonna be hurting so bad. That's the vibe I get. Like I'll enjoy it, and then I'll be paying for it for the next week.
Yeah, I feel that. I get that. I don't like being old, man.
Getting old sucks.
It
I'm not even old
does.
yet, and like I feel like I'm 70. I don't know how people do this.
Like you just been the wrong way, and then like for 2 weeks afterwards, you're like, man, what happened?
That's how I am like every day in my life. I wake up and like my back's completely locked up because I get very bad sciatica. And when your
Mhm.
job involves like sitting in a chair for like 12 to 14 hours a day, it flares up even with frequent breaks. It flares up. And there's only one comfortable position you can be in. And Lord help you if you cough.
So we petition for you to get one of those really nice yoga balls, and that's just what you stream on.
I would slip and fall off it and be. I can't do that.
No.
I don't have balance. You don't understand. Like, I'm a very uncoordinated person. I have fallen up my stairs multiple times. Not down, up. That's how coordinated I am.
Talented.
I've been doing that since middle school. Have you ever fallen up the stairs? Because let me tell you, it's a treat.
I haven't. It's always down, and usually when I'm at the bottom stair, when I'm not paying attention, and I think there's another stair, and there's not, and then there's this awkward like tilt, and then you just fall over.
Oh, I do that all the time too. It's especially prevalent, like if I try to like go downstairs, like in like just darkness, and I'm like, did I go down 12 steps or 13? And then you find out you actually went down 14. Now you're gonna fall on your face. It's always great.
And then you add the little black cat that you can't see because you're going down into your bedroom.
Oh my god, I have a... Yeah. Tiny animals scare me. I love tiny animals. Like, I have like a little Shih Tzu. But they're always behind you when they do not need to be behind you. Every single time. At least in my case.
I feel that.
I've almost killed this dog like 30 times.
And then they get mad at you because how dare you?
Or they look at you like, did you not see me?
Yep.
Hi, human. I know you're carrying this like heavy glass thing, but I'm underneath your ankles.
Don't pay attention to you until you're carrying something, or can't see them.
If you're making food, like you always gotta like look around because they're always gonna be trying to beg for food, and they're like already between your legs, and you're like, how?
Where did you come from? I left you downstairs.
Yeah. It's so stupid. And then they always look so hurt when you give them no food. And it's like, I haven't given you food for the last 3 weeks. What made today different?
I never give my cats food. And they always assume I'm going to. And you get these like really sad meows and big eyeballs and pleadingness. And I'm like, no. No.
But mentally, they're like, today's the day. Today's the day we're going to finally break her.
They think that. They do.
And one day you are going to break. You're going to come to terms with the fact that you're going to break one of these days. And you're going to do it.
Potentially. Maybe.
It'll be like one day where you're like, oh, sweetie, here you go.
Like, here, have a little bit of cheese.
But subconsciously, like, I always think, like, my pets, like, always understand, like, everything I'm saying. And I always feel like they're just playing, like, the long con.
They do, though. Isn't that what Disney and pets and they want us to think that, you know, they don't, but they do.
I honestly and truly feel like sometimes they understand full sentences I say. Like, I fully believe in my heart of hearts that they actually understand some of these things. Because the way they react to some of these things is just like... You're like, you understood what I just said.
Yes. Absolutely. They're having parties when we leave for work, okay?
Not my dog. My dog wakes up to go to a different bed.
God, that's a great life.
Yep, he wakes up. He has to like sleep in a cage at night because he he does not have control of his bladder at all at his old age. So he has to kind of like sleep somewhere confined where he feels safe. So he has to sleep in there. So like he'll wake up and come out of there, and then he just goes to his other bed and lays right back down.
Still a great life. So cute.
He's a great dog. He just likes marking his territory, and now he has like no control over it.
I get that. The sad old age. Still lovable.
Yeah, but like he's going nuts because we got the Shih Tzu like 4 months ago, and like he's like 12. You know, like the average like lifespan of this dog is like 12 or 13. So like he's like at the tail end. And now we have like this really rambunctious like jumping all over him Shih Tzu, being like, play with me, play with me, play with me. He looks so just dumb. He's like, what have I done to deserve this? I'm just trying to sleep, and she's like nibbling on my ear.
Yeah, so my oldest cat right now, she's 16. And 2 years ago, I adopted Artemis, who's like never on stream because she's just not about that life. But 2 years ago, I rescued her when she was like 5 weeks old, and she was in love with her. And my oldest cat was like, "No, no, 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 get. What are you? What is this thing? What have you done?" They get along now, though.
Same way my dog was. Would like snap at her or like start growling and just look like he was gonna murder her. And then eventually like she broke him.
Mm-hmm.
And now he just like
Beautiful.
lays down and she just like hops all over him all day and he just like sits there and takes it for like 3 hours until she exhausts herself. Ah, that's the life.
It's so cute though, when one of them just is like, "Fine, whatever, it's fine."
I just gotta live with it.
Hmm.
Gives him some excitement, I guess.
So cute.
Yeah.
Especially when they start to play together and you're like, "Oh, it's love."
At the end of the day, all they really want is some nice belly rubs.
And
So as long as
cuddles,
you,
yes.
yes. Well, are cats like are cats like I never rather I haven't owned a cat for a long time. Are they like into like belly rubs as much?
Depends on the cat, I think. Like, my cats tolerate it because I've trained them to tolerate it. But a lot of cats, if they don't trust you, they will not allow you to touch their bellies, ever. So,
Whereas dogs just stand there and they just like flop over on their back and they're like human now.
yes. Yep. Yeah. Dogs are fun, though.
Dogs are
They're
fun,
so
but like cats are just
innocent.
like way more chill typically.
Yeah. That's why I like cats. They just take care of themselves, and I don't have to worry about it.
Yep. Dogs just want nonstop attention. Cats like, they understand like if you just like can't do attention at the moment, they're like, "Okay, cool. Bye." I can dig that sometimes. At least every cat I've been around.
Yeah, mine are like super, super chill, and then Madeline, for whatever reason, the second I start streaming, she's like, "Hello, hello, my people. How are you?"
She knows. She's
Like,
trying to
okay,
get Twitch money.
she is. She's trying to. Uh, well, she loves everyone and everything, and it's very cute. She's very center of attention lady. It's just it melts my heart.
One day I'll have a cat again. Yours is really cute though. Whenever I see her,
Yeah.
she fills me with joy. And she sits back there and she judges everything you do.
Yeah.
And I love a
Yes,
good
she
judgment.
does. She does. It's like, are you entertaining well? You making that money? Doing that thing? Are you making them laugh? Do better. Eh,
She's good at
I love her.
motivation. She keeps people very invested.
She does though. And I made it so that there's a free cat cam behind me now. And I don't have to set up a second cam because they're just attracted to it. It's adorable.
Like, people love their animal cams, so you know what? I fully support it.
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
love it. All right, I guess we could probably like also kind of like wrap up in a minute too. So before we kind of like get into that, do you have like any like cool plans for your stream coming up? Like anything like you wanna bring up, bring to attention?
Mm. I am changing things slowly but surely. I'm working on like, finally getting the merch store up and running, so that's exciting. I'm planning like new events and doing all sorts of more stuff, and I'm re-adding technically horror back in because I love horror and I missed it dearly.
I'm actually very excited for that.
The clips and uh, like the immersion value that comes out of it is just it's wonderful and beautiful, and I love horror.
I gotta get you to play the convenience store. I'm getting everyone to play that game.
I am terrified, but yes, let's go.
It's like 45 minutes long. Well, you'll only be pooing yourself for a little bit. It's not too bad.
A little bit, he says. Okay.
I've got like 3 people to play this. It's like $1. It's beautiful. It's a haunted convenience store. It's all you need to know.
Will it stop me from going into convenience stores? Is the question.
No, not at all, because we already have a pandemic doing that to us.
That's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
true. Fair enough. Uh,
All right, Alice. So as we wrap this up, where can people find you? Like, where can people watch you? What times can they see you? Social medias? Anything you want to plug?
So I stream Sunday, Monday, Fridays, and I'm missing a day. Tuesdays. There we go. I know my schedule.
You did
I
good.
swear. I swear. And I am on Twitter mostly. I may or may not start an Instagram. I'm still debating on this. I will never do TikTok. You will never find me on there. Do not look.
So
And
TikTok
that's it.
slash
Yes.
AlyssMay, got it.
Yes. Uh, yeah, it's just Twitter and Twitch and sometimes YouTube. I'm doing a YouTube with another dude named Alex, actually. We're having fun with Portal right now. It's really cool. But that's it.
That's
Yeah,
it.
that's it for me, I think. Yeah.
All right. And I'll be sure to like put all the links to that in the description. So your Twitter, I'll get your YouTube later, and then the Twitch, and I'll get that all set up so people can kind of find you and watch you
Yay.
do your smart steering and your splatooning and your future horroring.
Fun times, guys. Fun times.
Great times. And before we wrap up here, anything else like you wanna bring up on the cast before we kind of call it a day?
I do have one thing.
One thing.
Yep.
Let's go for it.
Yes. Damn it, Gonzo.
God damn it, Gonzo.
Yes.
All right. Thank you all for watching this lovely Mellowcast this week. And Alice, thank you so much for joining me. I guess we're going to go damn it, Gonzo. Go watch her play Splatoon and Mario Kart. She is wonderful.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Later, all.